Плохо, что если оно так выкидывает и не сохранить, надо, короче, после каждого этого сохраняться, после каждого проходки. О, прикиньте, А, вот все появилось. Есть.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Изи, катка. Давай, братан. Ого. Ты что, думал, самый умный? А, не, блин, он щит успел подставить. Прикиньте. На. Меня не пробить. Я уже просто со скелетами, там такая тренировка была в начале, что это просто... Бум. Все, он упал. Он упал со стола, он проиграл.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Я сейчас сохранюсь, потому что...
All...
Я лучше сохранюсь, реально. А, сохранение недоступно, прикольно. На 0.6 крутим.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
It was...
Practice. It felt more like I didn't expect a new student.
А, можно перематывать. Вот.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and... You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain...
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
А, он со Слизерина. Я знаю. Если пойти с ним, можно Аваду Кедавра выучить. Я помню эти инструкции. Мне уже... Я посмотрел видосы на ютубе. Для этого надо его использовать. Ну, заклинание.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Задание завершено. Так, теперь сохраняемся быстро. Главное сохраниться. Все есть.
Levioso.
Фига себе, как высоко. Ну давай, ладно. Ламбада.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. I sometimes have to remind him.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello.
А
I am
лучше,
Nettie.
лучше не сворачивать.
So
Это...
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ну, наконец-то акция. Ой. Поехали. Акио. Извиняюсь. Ошибся в произношении.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Так, отлично.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Да, в плане тренировок тут классно. Так что троечкой. Троечкой. Четверочка. А что надо сделать? А, ничего, просто их притянуть и все.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
А что надо сделать? А, я понял.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
А, я понял. А что Т дает? А, все, я понял. Я понял, как это делается. Так, стоп, он просто тянет четверочка и все.
That is how it's done.
Ну да, вот так.
That's it.
Misha,
Да он выиграл, понятно. Понятно, что он выиграл. 3 мяча против 2. Ну да, я по-любому проиграл. У меня максимум 100 очков может быть. 100 очков. 10 очков проиграл, короче.
nicely done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ну вот тут я его сделаю.
I think we are well past interesting
А, это
at
она?
this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Изи катка.
There we go.
Я победил. Я просто уже понял, как это делается.
Splendid.
Let us see this.
А,
That is how it's done.
еще мячиками перегородил мне
Quite impressive.
дорогу. Какие 30? Вы издеваетесь, что ли? Блин, он мячиками мне перегородил дорогу. Это нечестно. А, можно стоп, можно ж вот так сделать. Сейчас вот так буду делать. Победа, я выиграл. До свидания.
Control there.
1-1.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Alright, baby, alright.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Так,
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly,
давайте
I
пропустим
transferred
эти диалоги.
my before I knew it.
Не хочу слушать это. О, магия. Что за магия?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she's...
Поехали. Хочу играть.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment.
Так, приготовил для меня задачу. Отлично. Задание завершено. Занятие по заклинаниям. Сразу сохраняемся. Сохранить игру. Есть. Так,
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
кто это?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I don't find potions bearable.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves,
Revelio.
where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I
Revelio.
shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies.
Погнали дальше.
It was Albert.
Сейчас пройдем все. Надо было... Сейчас напишу еще спидран по игре. Будет вообще супер. Хотя зачем? Ведь чтобы сделать спидран, надо ее пройти десятки раз. Ну хотя... Ну не то что ну да, наверное так. Блин, а куда мне... Это я запутался, где я? Что тут, ступенек нет уже? Ага, замок, а у меня нету алахамора, нету даже, да? Так, стоп. Давайте посмотрим на карту. Где я вообще? Так это на первом этаже получается задание. Послеурочное занятие от Луизы. Вот так, да, по-моему?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Чё стену выдувает. Так, что тут? Профессор Ронан говорил об этом.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a club. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noted.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ой. А что, оно зависло, что ли, или мне кажется? Не, все нормально. Все, поехали.
As far as I can see, the only
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Заберите парящую страницу рядом с разбитой.
Revelio.
Аки надо использовать. Надо поймать, короче, эту штуку. Давайте.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Ага, вот она.
Don't get too cocky simply because we have one.
Опа, есть. Так, а ты кто?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Поехали. Куда мне вообще надо? Я что-то не пойму. Давайте на карту посмотрим. Во-первых, давайте... А, ну тут автосохранение есть все равно какое-то. Не, мне в карту надо было зайти. Так. Я вообще не пойму, как мне... Стоп, где я? Ой, что я сделал? А, я что, отменил задание, что ли? Блин. Ой. Я, походу, задание отменил. Это плохо. Ладно, давайте тогда что-нибудь другое пройдем. Я хочу Авадокедавра выучить. Давайте. О. Научитесь у профессора Нора. А, репара, не. Мне тогда нужно, да, мне сначала нужно... Все, я понял. Надо репару выучить. Чтобы чинить предметы. Сюда. Ух ты. Тут я еще не был. Неплохо. Стоп, а мне в ту сторону. А, так тут двойной вход, да? Блин, ну давайте тут выйдем. Тут я еще не выходил. А, вот сюда, наверное. Смотрите прикол. А, это не работает у меня еще, да? Понятно. Ладно. Когда заклинания смогу пускать у них. Так.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
А, все понятно. Да, я не могу к нему подойти, потому что мне надо задание пройти. Все понятно. Так, понятно. Не знаю, куда я иду, я просто... О! Смотрите, я нашел какую-то мантию. Стойте, не сюда. Инвентарь. Вот. Как вам? Прикольно? По-моему, прикольно. Опа, что это такое? Ничего себе. Шахматная доска. Статуя единорога. А, прикольно. Так. Я так понимаю, там вообще спуска нету. Тут единственный выход это вот так вот. Потратить 2 минуты жизни на то, чтобы подняться и спуститься. Так, это что? О, сундук. А, не могу открыть пока.
Revelio.
А, тут закрыто, понял. Ладно, погнали. Ой, а куда я? Там сюда. Нам нужно выйти в тот двор.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Опять, что ли?
I completed the assignment.
Marvelous. Let us give the... Remember...
Yes, sir.
Ага. Здесь.
Remember, your
О.
wand is a conduit of your magic.
А, все, я понял. Есть, заклинание выучено. Теперь я могу чинить.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to
Смотрите.
practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Отлично.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Все, теперь я могу подойти к этому типу и выполнить задание. Да-да-да, к Себастьяну. Погнали. Сейчас мы пройдем задание.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Отлично. О, я помню.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course.
Братан, ты не той стороной побежал. Я быстрее.
The way I see it, I'd be
А чё это он быстрее меня бежит? У меня не работает кнопка ускорения.
Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Кувырком буду бежать. Вот, смотрите.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything.
Он меня, короче, сейчас научит заклинанию Авада Кедавра. Я просто обзоры смотрел уже.
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Может, еще каких-то. Он же Слизерин.
Speaking of detention,
И это заклинание офигенно тем, что стычки можно убивать любого босса потом. Ну, вообще любого. Оно даже пробивает заклинание защиты, по-моему. Насколько я помню.
and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand,
не
am
влез.
inclined to disagree.
Ну, почти влез.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio, Reparo, Accio.
Так, а чё, он уже тут? Ха, убежал.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
В голову сразу.
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Так, о, тут уже попадает. Ну, нет, студентов нельзя атаковать. Они вообще не атакуются.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
О, да. Ну это кайф.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
Принтскрин.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is
Ой.
that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
Блин, смотрите, насколько классно сделано эта
Any you'd
тема.
like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Ничего не подтягивается.
Revelio.
А, вот оно что. Ух ты. Ух ты, прикольно. Я даже...
Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack.
Кайф.
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Когда монитор подниму чуть-чуть. Так будет лучше. Нет, чуть ниже. Да не, нормально. Пойдет.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Прям в бошку стреляю.
Revelia.
О,
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and arrogant. Oh, show me the castle when. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits?
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Угу. Куда мне надо попасть еще раз, я не совсем понял.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Так. А, лавка Оливандера все-таки. Ну давайте. Зачем он мне, не знаю, но окей.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast dependence.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
А чем я до этого колдовал?
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Думаю, подойдет это.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
А, так подождите, так это ж та палочка, которую я выбрал на в Хогвартс, как это, Гарри Поттер, фановый Гарри Поттер. Мне эта палочка там досталась. Да-да-да.
What do you think?
Сейчас засветится.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Все интересно, я просто не видел. А чем? Ну класс, это очень красиво, конечно. А, то есть оно теперь скриншот автоматически не делает, да? Ладно. Волшебная брюква. Давайте постим. Ага, точка с летающим. Стоп, стоп, стоп. Сюда.
Hello there.
Стой, дай мету. Блин, ладно. С тобой. Шо, братан? Давай
Pardon
поговорим.
me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Все, мне больше ничего не надо. Походу, да. Фолианты и свитки. А, вот она. Ну да, можно было чисто по... Окей. Ладно. Прикольно, ладно.
I suspect you're planning to enchant your interior to avoid...
Accio, Revelio.
А, вот он.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even
That's certainly some...
And I, spellcrafts, but I shall... A potting?
I believe so.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Ну все, выполнено. А, вот как это работает. Один раз надо зажать. Все, теперь понятно. Как shift работает.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
100%. А, с того компа, блин, я не пробовал это.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Хрена себе, блин. Ой-ой-ой. Вау, вот это он скоростной. Да я ж защиту поставил. А, я понял, что надо делать. Не, давайте заново. Да, давайте заново, я не хочу тратить зелье просто. Вау. Сейчас я его выполню. То есть тут не работает защита. Остолбеней надо, короче, ему делать.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
А, все, я понял. Теперь до меня дошло, как уклоняться. Так я ж уклонился, что за прикол?
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Все, я понял. Жестко. Ну а.
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
А,
Levioso.
вот оно как. Блин, зачем я подошел?
Look out.
Ай-яй-яй. Ну тут я не мог уклониться, тут слишком жестко. На!
That's right, you lumbering lout.
He's faltering.
На! Опа! Не, ну это жестко. На, бомбада! Есть. Победа. Древнюю магию. Ого. Атака троллей.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Сейчас уберем все.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Ah, good as new.
Ого. А что, еще что-то было?
Revelio.
Блин, ну что еще? Владельцем магазина.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad...
Ух ты.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, well, there's my shop at your leisure.
Надо все сразу собирать.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
О, кошечка. Погладим. Не успел. Что, закончили эту миссию?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Так, ну что у нас тут? А, кстати, такое возможно.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Прикольно. Быстрое перемещение, прикольная тема. Что есть? Ага. Прикольно.
I tried doing homework.
Revelio.
А я помню этот кабинет.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Fuck.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Так, отлично.
You know, there is such a thing as trying.
А, это я помню.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Yes.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Бляш игры Хогвартс, я хочу немного рассказать вам...
Ага. Ясно.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Конечно.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Ну давай, давай. А, подожди, стой. А что это за кнопка? А, капсулка. Подожди, стой. Мне заклинание надо поставить. А, так она мне не дала эти заклинания, да? Ладно. Я уже забыл, какие заклинания у меня есть. оп, оп, оп. Бум.
There goes my wager.
You're better than that!
А, все, да-да-да, точно, на. Бам, 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 бам. Хорош.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Атака зэшкой помогла.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Prepare.
Ладно, давайте.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
Easy.
Apologies in advance.
А, я один против троих? Чего? Так это нечестно. А! Бум, 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 бум.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Бум. Один есть. Бум, бум. Не получится. А что, уже нету чем кидать? Блин, кидать нечем. А кидать нечем. А как же мы пробивали заклинания? Как же мы пробивали заклинания? А, да оно пробивает. Ну шо, братан, иди сюда. Бум, бум, бум. Победа 1-3.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Даже без хила.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Accio. That was something. Nicely done.
Leviosa.
А, Акио можно даже поднимать. А, Акио ж можно поднимать этих.
You'll get it.
Leviosa.
Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Вау, как же это круто. А я вот там внизу стоял.
I trust Mr. Bradley is able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Accio. Revelio. I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio.
Ого. КД у него.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. I've heard that Incendio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Да, я помню это заклинание. Мне надо теперь... поставить это заклинание.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Eva, must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
А как пройти эту хрень, я не понял. Я что-то ни хрена не понял. Надеюсь, не с самого начала эту хрень проходить надо. Я что-то не понял нифига.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
А, я понял.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about. Silent as a grave.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here?
Не понял.
Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
А, это так и должно было.
Blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. Must be more. That's it. Where might this lead? Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Accio.
Ничего не понял.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Accio. Preparo.
Ничего не понял.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Accio. Leviosa.
Что за хрень?
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Блин. Да блин. А что за хрень? Бум-бум-бум. На. Блин, капец они пугают вообще. Ого.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Так, ну тут придется драться. А блин, защита не работает. На. Следующий. Да ё-моё. Блин, тяжело, конечно, дается.
It is a book after all.
Ух. Прям реально жестко. Просто из-за того, что не видно. Так, еще тут. А, это 4 волшебника, которые создали Хогвартс. Я понял.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bacall.
Надо записывать.
We understand that you are adjusting well
Я ж
to life
потом
at
не
Hogwarts.
запомню.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts
Запретная
as a 5th year.
секция.
I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw
Надо
years ago when you
записывать
visited
название.
Hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what
Миссии,
you did.
миссии вот эти.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Секреты запретной секции. Короче, надо это по отдельности, я так понял, выкладывать.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
А, стоп, давайте сохраним. Давайте сохраним. Есть, отлично, хорошо. Так, а ну-ка.